Hello, Cynthia here. Welcome back. I'm doing another 12 by 12 process layout here. As you can see, this is the heart paper. If you've watched my last couple of layouts, I cut the inside of that heart out and used it on another layout. So now I'm using the outer part of it and going to cut this stripe paper that had the floral on it and put it on the back so it's halfway through. But as I was cutting it out, I realised I probably haven't left myself much space to put my tape. So I put a little bit on this side and then I put some washi around the back to help hold it in place. Which I don't need to do half of that because as you see when I come up ahead, I pull half it up and cut the heart in half. But I'm sort of figuring this out as I go along. So I made a few mistakes, but got there in the long run. And this is where I'm about to come back and I realise, hang on, if I'm going to make a shaker pocket here, I'm needing to get rid of that half of the heart. So off it comes. I cut it in half and I go again. So the papers here are from my February Kitaholic kit. I think it's pretty much coming to the last of the papers. I think I've got one full piece left and then some scraps, and since doing this layout I've made a Project Life spread out of those, so that will be up on my channel soon too. So keep your eye out for that. So I've just taken a clear piece of plastic which I cut from I think the plastic that the 12 by 12 chipboard pieces come in, and I've just cut off a square piece or rectangle piece there to put around. So now I'm using up these foam dots and strips to give a bit of dimension and somewhere for my sequence mix to sit. I think I cut away, there we go, I've cut away, so I've put foam dots around the edge of the heart, and then I've just cut up the box that the kit has arrived in to help with the dimension there. So just going through my sequin mixes and picking out the colours that were on the paper, so looking for yellow, blue, gold, black and a little bit of pinky red, and just putting a nice mixture in there. And then I tape just a piece of white cardstock on the back to hold it all in place. So I cut away again, so you don't need to see me do that, and there it is, all down nice and firm, and hopefully when I turn it everything will stay where it's meant to be. Fingers crossed, and beautiful. So I was really happy with the way that turned out. So considering it is all backed with, as I said, a piece of cardboard from the box that the kit comes in, there is a little bit of thickness to this page, but that's okay, I don't mind that. It'll be fine once it sits in the album. And then once I add the embellishments, there's even more dimension, so it ends up being quite a thick layout. So now I'm just going through the ephemera that come with this collection, and I really like that 1 + 1 = you and me, so I put that in there. Thought I might try to use that 2 hearts, but that doesn't quite work out on this spread. These are these beautiful hearts, not hearts, no Cynthia, no, they are not hearts, they are flowers. these beautiful flowers that come in the, I think that was in the bits and pieces bag that comes with the kit. They're gorgeous. They're sort of a, what should I say, kind of a papery type of flower. And finally found a layout to put them on. So now I'm just going through looking to see what I can put. And you'll be glad to know, you know how I say in every video I did struggle to embellish? Well, I didn't. This one come together really easy for me, considering how the others have gone. So I was very happy. Did a little bit of shuffling, which can be expected, but I really did find that it come together quite easy. That bow there, I watched a YouTube tutorial recently from a lovely lady that does a lot of art journaling, and occasionally she does some DIYs, and yeah, name doesn't come to me, but she showed me how, like she showed in her little tutorial how to make 1-minute bows. So I made one, and it doesn't make it to this layout. It's a nice little bow. Now that word strip there initially said, "I love your face." Now that's just not a saying I would ever say. So I just cut it down to say, "I love you." And I cut the R off and the face off. Thought I might use that chipboard piece that you just saw me trying up the top, but that was I found that too big for that cluster, so I put that aside, and hopefully I will use that before I end up with the kit. But mind you, the only one I have left is my Project Life, and I'm halfway through doing that one. I don't think I'll get it used, but you never know. So start to glue things in place using my trusty hot glue gun. Putting those hearts. They're not hearts. I'm determined to say heart. Put those flowers at the back so they poke out from behind this little cluster. Using the twine that come in the kit just to thread through both of those tags. With this one here, I double the twine just because the hole in it is quite a large hole, so made it give it a bit more oomph, if that's the word to use. Putting everything back in, tucking that 1+1, and then gluing that flower down. It fits lovely down there. How have you all been? Has everyone been well? Everyone managed to get a bit of scrapping done? Bit of art journaling. I've done this one, and as I said, I'm doing my Project Life. And I have been got a few layouts done of lately. The last couple have come together quite well, so which helps. So this is just a photo of myself and my husband. I've scrapped a few photos from this event. This is when we went to the Wooden Boat Festival, which I spoke about, and it's what my upcoming Project Life is about as well, so same event. But it was also quite appropriate because I think it was pretty much the day that I was doing this layout was our 10-year wedding anniversary, so I thought that's quite appropriate. Finally used this blue xoxo. I have tried to put it on the last couple of layouts that I've done, but never got there, so it has made it on this one. And I do go back through these words again and see if I can put anything else on, and I just grab some of the little puffy hearts and I think there's another couple of shapes, maybe some stars. So I just splatter them around to give it a little bit more pop of colour. Put down these word phrases. I think that one says, "You are my sunshine," I think. And this is the one that I cut that says, "I love you." And I really think that is it for embellishments. I think I can come in a bit later and put, what did I put in? Oh yes, there's some little, I'd say enamel shapes. I put some of those on. So this super skinny washi come in the kit as well, and I put that down on all 4 sides, but in the end I take it up. I didn't like it. Looking back at when I was doing this video, looking back at it now, I think it doesn't look too bad actually, but at the time I didn't like it, so it does come up. And I do put something around the edge, but it's not this. So just the little bits that I'm trimming off, I'm just tucking them in here and there to continue that same gold sort of in the clusters as well. So they just poke out a little bit. And this is where I thought, oh, maybe I could put some tape around the edge of the heart, but decided that was probably going to be a little bit too tricky, being the curved it is. So I've grabbed out my gold pen, texture, whatever it is, and did a bit of a test run underneath the tags and decided that that would work. So in a moment, I think I cut away because I put my big head right over top to do it, and that's all you could see, so I did trim that little bit out. But I used that texture there just to go around the edge of the heart. Heart. Did I say heart or art? So trying to figure out whether this will work or whether I'll ruin it totally. I decided that I'd use a little bit of washi just on the edge so I could draw on top of the plastic for the shaker and then pull it up cleanly. And that worked quite well. Took me a little while to get all the way around the heart, but I did that okay. There we go, it's all done. And I think it's around about here that I'll decide that I'll pull that washi tape off the edge, and I use that same pen just to go around the edge of the paper. Once again, I cut away because my head, I leant right over nice and close to make sure I get nice straight lines. And that is pretty much the end of the layout. I think I put a little bit of Heidi Shine on, and that's it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you have any questions. And now I realise that yes, I put these little gold hearts on, don't I? So it's not quite the end of the layout. In fact, there's quite a while before the end of the layout. So I'll leave my finishing spiel to a little bit later on. Take back everything I just said. Here we go, put these hearts down. Then I put those enamel shapes down. So these hearts, I've also got those scattered in the actual sequin mix as well, but I deliberately left a few out just to be able to scatter on the outside, just to continue on the same little mix there. scatter a few of these around. So there's some hearts and some hexagons, I think they are. And that's it. Now I get the Heidi shine out and finish off the layout. Did think about what type of journaling I might do, but decided that because I have a page coming up about the whole Wooden Boat Festival on the Project Life, I won't journal on this page. I'll do all my journaling on that page. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and I hope you come back and watch my next one. Thank you very much. Bye.